ancient architecture and the outstanding universal values behind. Where art absorbs the audience into colorful drama. Still, the exotic mesmerizes. Extraordinary feasts exhilarate. And bring us back to the land of the ancient mountains. A myriad of outdoor adventures. In exceptional panoramic nature. Exciting variety. This is a
So beautiful. The Komodo, the last real dragon on Earth. Enjoying this beautiful morning. Let's find our world-class underwater paradise. Who doesn't want to roll around in this pink cotton candy sand? I blocked his pen.
He's Maria.
It's the cleanest village in the world.
Let's take a selfie.
Shopping time!
Oh my god.
I feel like drifting away.
the mountainous region of East Java.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back to our event, EGX 2020. And welcome to University of Trunojoyo Madura. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Ayu Putri Bakti. And in this occasion, I will lead this agenda. Before we start our agenda, I will tell about what we are going to do for today. The first is opening and introduction of International Relations Office by the Director of IRO UTM. And the second is the main agenda, which is presentations. Next is discussions, which is contents of questions and answer section. And the last but not least is closing. So let's open the agenda by singing Indonesia anthem. To all of the participants, please turn on your video and please be quiet. Hindi naman kasi kung may inano ko may ginagawa din kasi saka ako nag-aayos ng basta.
นึกหอมดิอ่ะกะช้อนของงงกระโบปอกมาวิเตีย
Okay, thank you very much. And then for the following, I will show you one of the Madurese dance named Gelang Roong dance, which is originally comes from Madura. So enjoy the song.
tena laki sedeking sorojo tokaran ning laki aduh male kempang king rajukena ring gendang
Well, is it entertain you? So briefly speaking, let us continue our agenda. The introduction of International Relations Office of University of Trunojoyo Madura that will be delivered by Director of IRO UTM to Dr. Imran. The floor is yours.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. For the first time for this occasion, I just want to tell you that welcome to Madura. Welcome to our university. Welcome to this exotic island that maybe you will always longing of. And do you know that in this occasion, I want you to maybe I want to show you or maybe present you some of the exotic aspect of the Madura, the beauty of Madura, about the tradition, about the culture, and also about the society and also the language. Hopefully, you learn a lot about Madura and you will love Madura. And if you love Madura, please come to Madura anytime and please become the family member of Madura. So you will always welcome. Well, you want to come here anytime, and hopefully our meeting today is not only virtual meeting, it's not only online meeting, but I do hope that you will come here in the future, maybe next year or next 2 years, and we will meet in real life. And we hope that the pandemic will be over and we will meet and you can enjoy Madura. I think I just want to tell you a little bit about our International Relations Office of Universitas Trunojoyo Madura, that we also have some of the program dealing with the internship, student mobility, and also like the teachers mobility and staff mobility as well, with some of universities, not only in Asia, but also in Europe and Australia. So we are not really big university, but I think we have some of the uniqueness that you cannot find in another university in East Java. So please welcome to Madura. Thank you. And I'm sorry if we have some of the weaknesses in our program today as the host. See you in another occasion.
Thank you for the nice introductions. Now we move to our main agenda, which is presentations, and we have two topics that will be discussed today. The first topic is Madura at glance, and the second is Madura's cuisine. Just for your informations, if our speakers today are native Maduris, and then during the presentations, if you have a questions, you can write it down in the chat box and we will discuss it in the question and answer sections. Without waiting any longer, please welcome Ms. Darul Hikmah.
Okay, hello everyone. So welcome to our presentation today. So you are now with me. My name is Darul Hikmah. As the first speaker for today program. I'm one of the Committee of International Relations Office of Universitas Trunajaya Madura. So today we are going to talk about a little bit about Madura. So I would like to share with you some information about Madura, and I hope that by discussing this topic, so you will have what is some ideas about Madura, and then you want to come here to visit Madura. All right, but before presenting or discussing further about Madura, so talking about the culture, the people, and also the language. So let me ask the participants here. Have you ever heard about Madura before? Yeah, anyone? Okay, please allow them to be able to speak. Okay, so I want a representative, one of you, to tell me your first knowledge, your first idea about Madura. Probably one of you has heard from your friends, for example, that Madura is in this way and that the people is in this way. Anyone? Or I can choose, for example, Karen from the NAN group. Yeah, she chose, what is it, this topic, Madura and yes?
Hi, ma'am. I'm not familiar of Madura, but I know that it's an island in Indonesia.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay. Only that you know that Madura is an island?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really familiar about Madura.
Okay, so okay, thank you. Yes, that is correct that Madura is an island in Indonesia. Okay, any other participant wants to say your idea about Madura, about the people, for example? No one? Jordan? Are you here? No. Okay, there is no one has an idea about Madura, or you heard something about Madura before? No one? All right, so let me ask Peter. Is there anyone with name Peter here? From the fifth group? Yes. Peter, can I ask you, did you hear something about Madura before?
No.
No. So
that way.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you. Yes, so because no one's no one knows about Madura, even though it is a little bit. What I want is that you can tell me your first perceptions about Madura. So now let me start my presentations then. Next. So I would like to begin my presentations by showing the Indonesia infographic. So I think we need to know first the locations of Madura Island. Yes, as Karen said before that Madura is an island. Yes, exactly. It is only a very small island in East Java. So Indonesia consists of many islands actually. We have what is it? We have Sumatra, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and so on. And we are here in East Java. We are in Java, exactly East Java. So Madura is a very small island, part of East Java. Okay, then next is okay. Now I would like to show you, okay, to inform you also about the origins of the word Madura. Probably one of you or some of you wants to know what is how the word Madura is originated. So basically, there are two theories talking about the origins of the word Madura. So for the first, yeah, the first theory is coming from the story of Bendorogu. Yeah, so sorry. Sorry, there is technical error here. Okay, so first story is coming from Indian sailors. So based on this story, in the past there were some Indian sailors coming to were caught in the middle of storm, and then they were stranded in an island, in uninhabited island. And the characteristic of the island, according to this story, yeah, is similar to an island in India named Mandura. So the sailors named the island by Mandura of Nusantara that now becomes Madura. So this is the first theory related to how Madura, the word Madura is originated. The second theory is coming from the story of Bendorogu. So she was a princess of Mendangkamulang Kingdom. Yeah, so the story, sorry. So the second story is coming from Bendorogung, a princess of Mendangkamulan Kingdom. So according to this story, the princess was expelled from the kingdom, yeah, because of a miraculous pregnancy. So she was pregnant without sexual intercourse, and then then she was stranded in the island, uninhabited island, and the island was very dry, lack of water, and the princess need to try her or to struggle very hard to survive in this island. And when she was starving, when she was hungry, so she tried to find some honey in the field. So she called Madu ning ara-ara. Madu means honey, and ning ara-ara is in the field. So now it becomes Madura. So those are the theories related about the origins of the word Madura. Next. Yeah, now I want to share with you about Madura infographic. So basically, Madura Island consists of 4 regions. Yeah, so it lies from the west to east. Yeah, we have Bangkalan. So Bangkalan is close to Surabaya. So Universitas Trunojoyo is located here in Bangkalan. So in the westernmost part, we have Bangkalan region. All right, and right now it is well known with Suramadu Bridge, which connect Madura and Surabaya. And then after Bangkalan, we have Sampang, and Sampang is very well known with its partial beautiful island, named Mandangin Island. And next is after Sampang, we have Pamekasan region. Yeah, and Pamekasan region is very well known with its beautiful nature, or with the beauty of its nature. And the last one, in the easternmost part of Madura Island, we have Sumeneb region. And in Sumeneb region, we can find many cultural heritage there. So it is very well known with its cultural heritage there. Until now, we can find the heritage building like name Kraton. So it is the heritage of ancient kingdom. Probably some of you ask or questioning or wondering why the cultural heritage exists most in Sumeneb. It is because the center of kingdom of Madur's kingdom was located in the past was located in Sumeneb, and also some beautiful beaches are located in Sumeneb. Next, then now we go on to the next discussions. So I begin with a question: what is Maduris? That this is the main point that we are going to discuss today. Actually, so the word Maduris actually can refer to six things. The first one, it can refer to the people, the people who live in Madura Island. And the second one, it can refer to the language used by the people living in Madura Island. And then the last one, it also can refer to the culture that what is the culture of the people living in Madura Island. So we are discussing these three things for today. Okay, next. Yeah, first thing is we are going to talk about Maduris people. So how are they? Yeah, so this is I'm showing you a picture of Maduris society. Yeah, the modern one and also the ancient one. So the appearance, so in the past probably you can find Maduris people like white with this look, with this appearance, ancient society in the left side of the photo or of the picture, and the second is modern society. Right now you can find them like this appearance or with this appearance or with this look. Okay, now talking about the origin of the people. Okay, so most Maduris believe that we were born from the womb of Bendorogu. So as I told you the story of this princess, a princess of Dangkamulan kingdom who was expelled from the kingdom because of miraculous pregnancy. And Maduris people believe that they were born from the womb of this princess. But some of them also, next, the others also believe that they were the descendant of the Austronesians. If you ask me what is Austronesian, so simply I can explain to you that in the past they were a group of people speaking similar language known as Austronesians. So it consists of some Asian countries such as Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and so on and so forth, and also Australasian country. Next, about demography. Yes, Maduris populations, Maduris population mostly, 80% of Maduris population goes to Maduris and Maduris ethnic, and 20% refers to other ethnic like Japanese ethnic, Sundanese, and Arab, Chinese, and Sumatranese. Just for your information, in Bangkalan, until now we have an area where the population is a group of Chinese ethnic. And in Pamekasan, we also have an area where Arabian ethnics live there. Yeah, so we know we call it as Kampung Arab. What about the language? Even though we have different ethnic for the population, but the language used, the dominant language used in the society is Maduris language. So 90% of the communication, in their communication, they use Maduris language. Okay, so next is how is the characteristic of the people? Okay, so talking about the character, Maduris people are very well known with their harsh character and lifestyle. So they are often stigmatized by the outsider as harsh character with hard lifestyle or with hard temperament of them. According to research, so it is probably caused by natural environment, which is very dry and lack of water surrounding the people. So in their life, the people need to survive hard. They need to struggle very hard, to work hard to fulfill their basic need. Probably this build this kinds of hard character for the people. However, when we examine when we examine the hard temperament from their work, and we can see it positively. So they work very hard to refuse they work very hard and refuse to give up. If they want to get something, they will really work hard. They will refuse to give up. For them, never to give up. So in these kinds of working activity, both men and women do not hesitate to work hard to meet their basic needs. So in this case, they are equal. Men and women are equal, working together to fulfill their basic needs in life. Okay, next. Yeah, I'm showing you the picture. Yeah, this is the picture of how the farmers, the farm workers are farming rice here. So not only men working here, but also the women. So they will work hard like this. And some of them also work as tobacco farmers. So they farm tobacco, and this usually happens in dry seasons, and they need to work hard in the middle of day. And next, yeah, some of them also produce salt, and this also happen in dry seasons, because producing salt needs much sunbright, right? And they need to work like this in the middle of day. So we can imagine how hard they need to work, how hard they need to struggle in their life. And probably because of that, their hard character is built naturally. And some of them also work or also become sailors. So they try to catch much fish from the sea, and then they will sell it in the market to earn some money to fulfill their basic needs. And when they need to go to the sea, starting sailing, so they will go to the sea, start sailing in the middle of night, and they will come back to their home in the middle of day. So they will be in the sea for about 12 hours. So it is very hard, and it is very struggling, right? And next is some of them also become satay seller, and also soto seller. This is related to the questions of Madhuri's questions that will be discussed later by second speaker. And some of them become hair cutter or barber, and then also some of them sells many things, mixed things. So this is this ones, this thing, the mixed thing is not brand new stuff. So that is made from broken stuff. So they will repair the broken things, and then they will sell it with a cheaper price. Really hard worker. And then next is goodness gained by the Madhuris will be rewarded with similar or better. And however, if Madhuris are hard or their self-esteem are trampled, so it is not impossible for them to reply the treatment with a more cruel one. Probably because of this. Outsider often stigmatize Madhuris people with their hard temperament. Because of what? Because if their self-esteem is trampled, if they get hurt, they will try very hard to reply the treatment with a more cruel one, or at least with a similar way. But when they get goodness from other people, they will also try hard to reward the people with similar or better way. That's it. So that is one of the characters, also one of the characteristics of Madurese people. However, besides those, probably we can say what is this, a nice thing, not nice thing, but when they are also well known with their religiosity. So viewing their religious side, yeah, one of the proof that they are religious people, so we can it can be proven by the existence of many people of many magnificent mosques standing in Madura. So if you come to Madura, so you will find many big mosques, standing mosques at the street, from start from Bangkalan until Sumeneb. So probably you will find it that much. And then most Maduris would try their best to save money for the pilgrimage to the Holy Land in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Just for your information, everyone, all the participants here, 90% of Madurese population, Madurese people are Muslim. So their religion is Islam. So they consider that going to Mecca, visiting Kaaba is a really precious thing. So they will try hard to earn some money little by little. They will save it little by little only to be able to go to Mecca, to visit Kaaba. Yeah, even until 10 years or 20 years. Madurese society is also known as Santri. Santri is an Islamic scholar. So because most of them know how to read Quran. So since they were children, children. So they will be taught how. They will be taught how to read Quran correctly. They will be taught religious lessons since they are children. So probably they will not get higher formal educations, but they will get religious lessons since they are children. Okay, so this is the picture how of the standing mosque exists in Madura, and this is the inside of it, and this is Saudi Arabia, Kaaba, and they will try hard to be here. And this is the picture how children get lesson from the teacher and learn how to read Quran. So the teacher is typically known or called by the name Ustad. Yeah, this one. This is the teacher. So the very typical. So we name this person with we call this person as Ustad in Madura. Okay, now talking about Madura's principles, but this is also something important to know when you go to Madura later on. Yeah, so basically there are 4 basic Madurese principles. First is Pupa Hepu Kururato. So this first principle is associated with the way how Madurese people respect other people. So the order of respect according to this principle start from father and mother, or simply our parents, and then elder people, and then teacher, and then leader. So the leader is in the lowest level in terms of this respecting aspect. So when they need to choose, for example, the parents, between parents and president, for example, so they will choose their parent first rather than president. So for example, when their parents ask them to do A and the president asks them to do B, for example, so they will choose to do A as what their parent wants them to do. And then the second principle is angoan apotea tolang etempeng potea mata. So this is related to what is it to their self-esteem principle. Okay, so according to this principle, better to die than to bear shame. As I told you before, if their self-esteem is trampled, if they get hurt, for example, so they feel that there is shame. So they need to they need to avoid shameless. So they don't want to bear shame. So that why, according to them, better to die. I will battle. I will fight for this, for my self-esteem, for example. Rather, so because they think it is better to die than to bear shame. And then next principle is ke apental ombak asapo angin. So the third principle is associated with what is it, with their heart, their work ethic. So I told you that Madurese people are very hard worker. So the meaning of apental ombak asapo angin is questions by waves and wrapped by the wind. It related how the sailors, how the sailors try to catch fish. So they will start sailings in the middle of night, and they will be in the sea for about 12 hours. And then so that why they have this principle, apental ombak asapo angin. They need to work hard. They need to be hard worker people. And then bila campa palotan, bila kanca taretan. So this is associated, this principle is associated with how Madurese people are connected to other people. So Madurese people are very close like brothers. So basically, if you make relationship with Madurese people, so they will treat you by like their own brothers, like their own sister. So if you make friends, for example, with one of Madurese people, so they will treat you with a very kind treatment, like how they treat their own brothers. So this is what is taught by bila campa palotan, bila kanca taretan principle. So these are 4 things or 4 principle, basic principles that is what is adopted by Madurese people in their daily life. So that's all the discussion or the information about Madurese people. And now we go on to Madurese language. Yeah, so we are talking about Madurese language, and many people consider or say that Madurese language is what is very unique language in terms of its sounds. Yeah, this is very hard language, and Madurese language is basically the language is what the language which is spoken by people in Madura Island, and also by people in other islands such as Kangean Island, Sapudi Island, and some part of East Java like Jember, on Situbondo or Wendoa. So most of the people are using Madurese language. So how is the characteristic of what is it of the language? So it shows solidarity between the speakers. So Madurese people seldom leave their mother tongue in their daily conversation. So in their daily communication, they will mostly use Madurese language as main means of communication. And sorry. Okay, what about the writing systems of Madurese language? So basically, it was traditionally written in Japanese script, but now Roman letters are more commonly used for writing. So this is one of the example of traditional writing systems. Yeah, so it is taken or it was adopted from Japanese script. And I also, even though I'm native Madurese, I don't know how to use or how to apply this kind of writing system. I just want to show you that in the past, Madurese language is written with this system. Yeah. Now it's about Madurese alphabet. Okay, so as many other languages, Madura's language consists of vowel and consonant alphabet, vowel and consonant sound. So the vowel we have this one, A with this symbol, and this one, like you want to say a book, with this symbol. So they are different, yeah. And this one is pronounced and this one A. And for this one, we have E sound and this one U. And for O, we have two sounds. We have O and O. And for the consonant alphabet or for the consonant sounds, we have aspirated and non-aspirated. So this one, with this symbol, this one, it is non-aspirated consonant. Meanwhile, this one is aspirated consonant. So we need to have aspiration to add aspirations in saying this. So this is be, this is pay, like you want to see pay. And this is che, this is, yeah, this is different sound. They with a full stop under it, they, and this one is they, like you want to say they. I hope that you can hear what is it, different sounds from me when I pronounce this or when I say this consonant. They, te, and te. And this is F, ge, ha, J, this is with aspirations, and this is K, L, M, N, and this is like you want to say mango, and this is how to say, like you want to say new actually, so N and Y, and this is P, K, R, S, we really hard to find Madura's word with this what is it, with this sound, with this consonant actually, but it is still there. And this is way, this is X, and this is Y, yay, and this is Z. Yeah, as common other languages actually, we have vowel sound and also consonant sounds. Okay, now is some examples of Madura's vowel. Okay, the word or the letter with brown color or orange colors shown or describe this one, this symbol. A. As I told you, this symbol is pronounced A. So how to pronounce this word? So we say achar. Can anyone hear? Achar. Later on, I will ask some of you to say this word, achar, which means pickles. And then next is this one, so we focus on this one, B and B and R, and this one, ber. So how to say this one? Ber, which means swollen. Ber. And this one, as I told you before, so how to say this word? Anja, which means no. Anja. And next is long, which means nose. Long. And this is E, as common E sounds, like you want to say C, like you want to say me. So B. B-neck. So this is B-neck, female. And next is U. Yeah, it's common U, pu, punga. So this is aspirated consonant, pu, punga means happy. And this is O, orang, persons. And the next is O, like you want. So this is omplung, which means cans. Orang and omplung. So we have different sound with, but the symbol is same symbol. Okay, now I want some of you to say this or to practice saying this word. Let me choose, or anyone want to, what is it? Anyone wants to try to say these words? Okay, come on, you can raise, can they raise hand? Okay, so for those who want to try, come on, please say it and you can raise your hand. Otherwise, I will choose one of you. If no one becoming a volunteer to practice saying this word, so I will ask, or I will choose you randomly. No one? Okay, let me choose. So I want Dennis from Singapore. No, the ones. Okay, so Monica. Let me see from Monica. Okay, Monica, are you there? Okay, can you try to say these words as I say as what I said just now? Start from. Okay, can you?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, start from the first word. This one.
First one.
Yes, this one.
Okay. Akar. Akar.
Not car. So we pronounce K, not like K, but not like cooking though. But we say it. We pronounce it as like we want to say chop.
Okay.
Okay. Chat. Like you want to say chop.
Sorry?
Okay. Achar.
Okay,
very good. Yes, that is correct pronunciation. Yes, achar. Okay, and the second one, how to say it? Butter. Okay, great. Butter. Okay, and then what about this one? Do you remember what I said just now?
I don't know if I'm right, but Anja.
Anja. Okay, good. Anja. Okay, so if you want to say no, so you can say Anja. I don't want, for example. Okay, Anja. What about this one?
Elong.
Yeah, Elong. Yeah, that is very great pronunciations. Elong. Okay, good. Okay, Monica, thank you. So I will choose another participant to read the next the rest of the words. So I will choose because no one wants to be volunteer. So I will choose. Okay, how to say it? Eldefonso is there? Are you there, Eldefonso? Yes. Okay. Please try. Okay. So can you try to say this word?
What?
Okay. The words in the right side. Okay, this one. Okay, first this one. How to say it? Do you remember what I said just now? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. How to say it? This word.
Bine or bind.
Bine. Yeah, bine, not bind, but B.
This
bine.
This is a pronunciation Madura?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How to say it? Please repeat.
Can I speak in a language Indonesia?
So it is a bit different from Indonesia.
I am from Timor-Leste.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Please say it. Okay.
I know is language Indonesia.
Okay. How to say it according to your first perception?
Itu dibaca bain. Oh, bine.
Bine. Okay, great. So this is not English word, but this is Madura's word. So we don't say bind, but we say bine. So B, yes, bine. Okay.
Wait,
and what
language English is family.
Female. Yes, female. So the meaning of the English meaning is female. Bine. Okay, what about the second one? This one.
Bunga.
Punga. Okay, the B is
Bunga.
aspirated. Punga.
Bunga.
Okay, so means happy in English.
Yes.
Punga. Okay, and what about this one?
Orange.
Orang. Okay, very good. Orang, not orange, but orang.
Orange.
Like you want the ng. Orang.
Orange.
Okay, very good. The meaning is person in English. The last one. I told you that there are two different sounds for this symbol. The first is O and the second is O. And how to say this one?
Omplon.
Omplung. Okay, so it's a bit different from the first sound O, but here we pronounce or we say with the sound O. O. So omplung.
Omplon.
Okay, very good. It means cans in English. Okay, thank you, El Defano. Okay, thank you very much for your participation.
Yes.
So we are going to the next slide. Okay, next slide. Yeah, this is also some examples. So I hope that I just want to show you the pronunciation, how to say these words, and probably because time is almost over, so I will not probably there is no time to ask you one by one to say this word, but I just want to inform you how to pronounce this one. So the first word is pronounced beleng. So this one is pronounced beleng. So this one is pronounced beleng, which means grasshopper, and then the second one is the deng. So it will be the consonant sound will be a little bit different from the third one. The deng, which means dazed or confused, and the next one is the teng, which means calm, and then the next is gendeng, which means stupid. Gendeng. And for the aspirated one, yeah, as I told you, aspirated consonant is added by H symbol. Perbeng, which means onion, and then the second one is athen, supreme, and the third one ater, which means to eat, and then the next is kengan. So all of the letter with yellow color is aspirated sound. Kengan, not gengan, but kengan. And the last one is chekung. In this word, there are two aspirated consonants with the yellow color or orange color there, or brown. Chekung, which means corn. Okay, so I hope, even though I haven't with this, but I hope you at least you had some different sounds from this aspirated and unaspirated consonant. Yeah, now let's say. So I hope that you can analyze. I will say two words, and I want you to analyze the distinctions between the two sounds or the two words. The sound distinctions between the two words. The first word is this one. Keteng. Yeah, remember? Keteng. The meaning is banana. Meanwhile, the second one is pronounced keteng. Keteng and keteng. Probably for some people they are similar, but actually they are different. See the symbol A or A and A. Keteng and keteng. Can you analyze them? So I want Akane or Japanese. No one. Okay, I will brilliant. Which one? Oh, Michelle, it is okay. Michelle, can you analyze the sound distinctions between the first word and the second word? Curtain and curtain. In what sound they are different? Curtain and curtain. Michelle, are you there?
Hello.
Yes. Okay, Michelle. I'm saying two words, right? Curtain and curtain. Can you analyze the different sound? In what sounds they are different?
The A and the O.
Okay, very good. So please say it. Please say the words.
Good tongue.
Curtain.
Am I right? Good tongue.
Tongue. Like you want to say curtain. Okay, and the second one is yes, that's correct. Yes. Good curtain.
Okay.
Okay, but at least you okay, repeat once more. Curtain and curtain.
Curtain and
okay, very good. Yes, thank you very much. But so at least you have known how the different sounds found in these two different words. And the next word is curtain. Yeah, so this is a kind of drum or timbre. Curtain. So if I repeat from the first one, curtain, the second is curtain, and the last one is curtain, which means a kind of drum or timbre. So for some people, they will sound similar actually, but for us, they are not similar. So they have different sound. Curtain, curtain, and curtain. Okay, so next this is a sentence, and we believe, Madurese people believe, if non-native Madurese speaker can say this sentence correctly, so the people will easily learn Madurese language. Let me say it. Bada, betena, beta, pita. Okay, can you follow me? So later on, I want one of you to follow me. Bada, betena, beta, pita. Okay. Sometimes non-native speakers say bada, badana, bada, bada. So they are pronounced same pronunciations with same pronunciation, but actually every word has different pronunciations. Bada, badana, bada, pita. Okay, can anyone follow me? I want one of you to propose yourself to be volunteer saying this one. If no one, so I will choose one of you. No one? Okay. Mark. Mark Lauren, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm here.
Okay, so can you say this sentence as I am saying this now? Bada, betena, beta, pita.
I'll try my best, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Bada.
Yes.
Badana.
Okay.
Beda. Bed. Did it right? Like
okay, like they with aspiration. So like when the first word bada without aspirations, right? Bada. Yeah. Okay. The second word consists of aspirated consonant. Betena. Okay. Betena. Okay. Bada, betena, beta with aspirated consonant. Bitter.
But
Okay, and the last word is pitter. The aspirated consonant occurs in the first syllable. Pitter. Pitter.
Mom, I'm trying my best.
Okay, good. Yeah, I really appreciate your best try. Come on, so that's why I want you to pronounce the sentence correctly. Bada, batana, bitter, pitter. Okay, I will let you to say it once more.
From the top, from
Yes,
Bada.
from Bada. Yes, from Bada.
Bada.
Yes.
Batana.
Okay, very great. Yeah. Next.
Bata.
Okay.
Bata.
Pitter.
Bata.
Pitter. Pitter.
Bitter.
Okay, great. So, okay, 2 thumbs for you, Mark. Thank you very much. So,
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, welcome. Next. So I'm going to the next slide because still many things to discuss. So talking about the level of language, basically Madurese language consists of 3 levels of language. They are low level of language, medium level of language, and also high level of language. And this level is associated or deals with how they what is it how they use polite or impolite language, or for example, we want to talk with our friends or with our parents or with our teacher and so on and so forth. But the what is it? The common level used in our daily communications is these 2 levels: low level and medium level. How is about this one, high level? So this level is used specifically in a very specific situation or specific context, like when we talk with very respectful person, like religious public figure and so on and so forth. But in our daily communication, they often or commonly use this level, low level, for example, with our friends, and the medium level or unintended with our parents, our teacher, and so on and so forth. And high one, yeah, the highest one, we use it in a very specific context or situation. Okay, next. Yeah, this is some of examples: low level, medium level, and high level. And this is how to ask other person or other people's name. In low level, you can say sapanya manabana. Yeah, sapanya manabana. This is low level of the language. When you want to ask, what is your name? For example, what is your name? Then low level of Madurese language, we say sapanya manabana, and then the answer can be tangnyama. For example, tangnyama Ma, Tangnyama Darulima, Tangnyama Imron, for example. So this is the low level of language. And for the medium level, we have this one, Sera Asmana Sampean, Sera Asmana Sampean. So in asking what is your name, so we can use medium level of the language, Sera Asmana Sampean. So the answer could be Asmana Kaula Paneka blah blah blah. Asmana Kaula Paneka Darul Hikmah, for example. So the word in the bracket means that is optional. So you can say Asma Kaula Darul Hikmah, or you can also say Asmana Kaula Paneka Darul Hikmah. Okay. In a very high level, we have Pasera, Asma Epon, Panjenengan, or Ajunan. Asera, Asma Epon, Panjenengan, or Ajunan. As I told you, this high level is commonly or specifically used in a very specific situation. So the answer can be Asma Epon, Peten Kaula, Enki Paneka Darul Hikmah, for example, Enki Panika Santi, for example, Enki Panika Monica, for example. So the words in the bracket is optional, so you can use it or you can skip it. Okay. Next is three magic words. So if you come to Madura, you want to ask for help, so you could say Nyona tolong. Why we say that these words are magic? Because if you want Madurese people help you, you need help from Madurese people. Then you say Nyona tolong, so they will never leave you. So they will really help you. Nyona tolong. Just by saying Nyona tolong, they will help you. What you want. And then in saying sorry, if you say Saporana, yeah, so they will, so for example, you make mistake and then you say sorry by saying Saporana, so they will, what is it, really happy, so they will not consider you to be a person. And then thank you in Madrid language is mator sakalangkong. So for example, you are rewarded by them and then say you want to say thank you, then you simply just saying mator sakalangkong and they will be really happy for you. Okay, so we consider that these words are magic words because when you say these words, so they will be grateful for you and they will be really happy. They will never refuse you asking for help, for example. Okay. Yeah, this is the last one of my discussions actually, Madurese culture. There are two cultures. So Madurese culture covers two things: first, concrete object and abstract object. For concrete object, we have some houses. We talk about houses, tools, clothing, and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, an abstract object have religion, language, habit, attitude, behaviors, value, traditions, norms, customs, principles, as I told you, and so on and so forth. But in my section, I would like to tell you about 6 types of Madurese culture, including music, dance, ritual, carvings, performance, clothes. First, music. So there are 2 types of music, famous music in Madura. First is Macapat. So Macapat is what is it? A song lyric which was previously used as medium to praise God in Musalla or place to pray for Muslim. So the content of the lyric is about religious lesson, but how to talk in a good way, for example, how to connect with our God, for example. So Macapat is song lyric containing lesson or religious lessons, containing lesson how to respect other, how to be good people, for example. And next music is Saronen, yeah. So Saronen is very complex musical arrangement. So it is a blend of several musical instruments. And the most dominant one is the dynamic sound of special instruments called saronen. So in the very first time, we have some to one of the traditional dance of Madura, and you can hear that very dominant sounds of an instrument, right? That one. So that's saronen. So this is the 2 famous music in Madura, originally coming from Madura. And this is the dance. We have 4 types of dance actually in Madura, yeah, that are very famous in Madura. First one is Muang Sangkal dance, yeah. This traditional dance to perform a ritual. In the past, it is performed as a ritual, but nowadays it is performed to as welcome dance to great honorable guests. So basically, Sangkal means like throwing throwing something bad or throwing curse, like ritual to throw curse. Ritual to avoid something that happens, for example. So this is Sangkal dance. And one dance is unique but rare dance to perform. This dance is complete picture of the life of village women. So the dance is telling about the complete what is lives of village women working as farmers in the field. And Christians, very traditional dance, which is like religion, self-defense or performance known as Pancasila, but it is performed in form of dance like Pancasila, traditional self-defense or performance. Yeah, so the dancer will bring small spear and lance as their instruments. This one, yeah, like this. Kelang Raom dance. So this is what we have shown you before. And kelang literally means bracelet, and fragrant literally means Raom means fragrance. So kelang Raom is fragrant bracelet. And this basically this dance tells us about the beauty of Madhuri women who wear bracelet. Philosophically, why they like to use or to wear bracelet? Philosophically, Madhuris believe that the more the bracelet the women wear, the higher their social status is. So they believe that by wearing more bracelet, they will be considered as what is higher status in their society. So this is the philosophy behind Kelang Raom dance. And rituals, we have two famous rituals named Rapat. So it is kind of activity by doing wood with so many fruits and crops and release into the sea. So this is like an expression to express thanks to God. Like so they hope by this ritual that in the future they can catch more fish from the sea, so they will live better than before, and so on and so forth. And the next ritual is Santur. Yeah, so it is performed through dancing. So this is also dancing, but ritual, and usually the dancers are male, not female anymore. So that is the dancing is a ritual in order to ask for rain, to ensure the wells are full of water, to honor sacred grave, and to protect surroundings from diseases or disaster. This is performance. Ya, Kerapan Sape, the very famous one, Kerapan Sape in bahasa Indonesia. We name it Kerapan Sapi. So this is a kind of bull racing. Yeah, so the jockey, usually a young boy, ride a simple wooden sled pulled by a pair of bull over a course of about 100 meters in 15 seconds. Sape Sono. So this is the second performance, the famous one, Sape Sono. So it is a kind of bull beauty contest. What is the difference between them? So when Kerapan Sape is a kind of bull racing, so it is about racing. Meanwhile, Sape Sono is about beauty contest. So we see the beauty of cow. So the contest is the beauty contest is for a pair of female cows walking following the rhythm of music to get to get. So something unique here is actually the pair of cows will walk under the rhythm of music. So if we turn off the music, so they will automatically stop. But if we play the music, so they will walk once again. So this is something unique. And you know the reward? The reward will be very expensive. Car sometimes, expensive motorbike sometimes, or very much money. Yes, sometimes. So that's why the owner will try hard to make the cows very beautiful by make them make over them by putting some accessories. Sometimes the accessory is made of gold. Okay. And this is the clothes. Madura's batik is handcraft religion. Yeah, the basic material for Madura's cloth is batik. Yeah, in the past, batik is worn as undergarment, but right now it can be worn as dress or coat, and so on and so forth. And making batik making centers are two in Madura, Bangkalan, and also Sampang. Sorry, Pamekasan, not Sampang. This is carving, yeah. Madurese people also well known with their carving capability, and the characteristic of the carving is that many plant figures there, fruits, and also flowers, very little animals. So this is the example. The picture is one of the examples of carving in Madura, house carving and also boat carving. Yeah, this is concept of house settlement. House settlement is a concept how the family members are binded. So Tanian, like it is named Tanian Lancheng. Tanian Lancheng is long field, means long field. So it is a concept of Madura's traditional settlement, which consists of the houses of the family members that bind it. The composition of the house is arranged based on the seniority hierarchy in the family. So the direction is from west to east. Yeah, so the west indicates the old and the young. So west is for the old and east for the young. Daughters are in the east. So all members of family will be in one field. Yeah, they will live in one field. So name Tanian Lancheng. So in the westernmost end, there lies so-called Langker Musola. So it is kind of what is a very small mosque, family mosque. So this is the picture how Tanian Lancheng is settled. So this is one of the examples. So this is the cuisines. And I will not talk about cuisines because the second speaker will tell you about Madura's cuisine. I just want to show you some of very famous cuisines in Madura. We have satay, yeah, satay. We have soto, yeah, and then we have rujak. This is kind of like a typical salad in Madura, consisting many fruits and vegetables. Tourism, this is the last one. Yeah, finally I reached this section. So most of tourism places in Madura are beaches actually, because what is it? Madura is an island. Yeah, so the tourism places, most of them are beaches. There are four famous beaches in Madura. So if you come to Madura, so you can visit, you can come here. Lon Malang Beach, which is located in Sampang. So you can see the beautiful panorama. You can swim here, but you cannot do diving. Yeah. And then this is Lombang Beach. Yeah. This is located, this beach is located in Sumeneb. As Lon Malang Beach, you can also swim here, having beautiful panorama, beautiful scenery, and you can swim. You can have a sunrise and also the sunset here. And this is very unique. What is it? Beach. So this is known as Pantai Sembilan. It is also located in Sumeneb, but it is in a very small island part of Sumeneb region. So you need, when you want to go to this beach, so you need to take what is a small boat for about 30 minutes, and then you can swim here. Very beautiful small island in Madura. This is Pantai Sembilan. And the last one, and today this is the most favorite beach in Madura, known as Kililabag, because you can do many things here. It's having beautiful panorama. You can swim here. You can have the sunrise and also the sunset. And this is and also you can do diving. You can do what is it, snorkeling here like this. So whatever you can do this, and you know the water is really clean and really beautiful island, Kililabag, the most favorite one. But to be here, you need to take a small boat for about an hour from the harbor, Sumeneb Harbor. Okay, those are the things. Those are the things that I can share with you in today's discussion. So I hope that you can enrich your knowledge about Madura, and you can come to Madura. I'm waiting for you in the future. Okay, thank you very much. If you have questions, you can type it in the chat box, and also later in discussion and question sections, we are trying to answer your questions. Okay, thank you all the participants, and I will give the floor to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Darul. So, how everyone? Do you really know about what Madura is? But after this, I wanna ask you all, please take a paper and a pencil, and please turn on all of your camera now. Because now we will draw together about traditional wood and also traditional house in Madura, which is usually called Tanean Lanceng. Okay, so enjoy the draw. Okay, are you ready? Hello, everyone. Okay, let's start it. So everyone, please imitate the draw and follow how the person who are drawing in the paper. And later on, I will ask you to show the result of your drawing. So it is the board, the traditional board from Madura. It is usually used for selling wood by the fishermen in Madura. Okay, there is the water, maybe under the Suramadu Bridge. that is coconut tree. You can put it also in the paper to make it beautiful. You can find it in Sumeneb. When you come to Madura, please you come to Sumeneb and you will find this kind of wood. And you also can use this wood across the sea in Sumeneb. Okay, have you done, everyone? Please open your microphone. So if you say yes, it means that you have already done. Have you?
Yes.
Yes. So please open your camera and show us the result of your drawing about Madura's wood. Okay, please show us. Okay, oh, that's good. 0 to 10, we did 10. All of you guys. Okay. Okay, great. Monica. That's beautiful. Wow. So, and one of you wants to say something about the opinion about this kind of wood? Or should I point one of you? Okay, Karen, are you here? Karen?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Please spell again your result.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes? Please show your drawing.
Oh, I'm not the best at drawing, but yeah.
Wow. That's great. That's almost the same. Okay, so let's see. Or what's your opinion about that wood?
Well, the boat is unique. It's quite different than the modern boats that we have today. And I think the designs under the boat is quite similar to what we have here in the Philippines, the Vinta boats of Mindanao. So yeah, I find it quite similar.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So for everyone, I have surprise for you all because actually the three pictures, the best picture, we will give the gift from Madura to you all for the Three, the best three. Okay. And then now please prepare again your paper, blank paper, and we will draw about Madure's house, usually called as Panyalanchen. So are you ready? Are you ready? Please say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's start. Okay, do the same as like. Okay, so it is like the speaker said before in the presentations about Panyalanchen. It is a special house in Madura. Okay, have you done, everyone? Okay. Have you done everyone? Please show us about the result. Okay. We will choose the best three from the picture, the first picture, and the second one. And we will send the gift after the EGX done. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. For the other participants, where is your picture? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I want to ask one of you for giving the opinion about the picture. So I will call Patrick. Are you here?
Hi.
Hi.
So, my thoughts.
Yeah.
I think it's very low rise. Like it's only a bungalow with one floor, and it's not very high rise. It's very cool because it has like a unique design on the top of the roof.
Can you
And
ask your result?
if Karen's not the best drawer, I don't know what to call this drawing. Yeah, it's like a kindergarten level of drawing, so I apologize.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for everyone. Good job for you all. And then now let's continue to the next presentations, which is about Madura's cuisines. It will be delivered by Dr. Rusmilawati. So time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ayu Putri. This is my turn. Hello, everyone. How is your day going? Hopefully, all of you always stay in a good health, safety, and blissfulness, and also on good spirit. Okay, it is pleased to me to meet you all in this virtual forum. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Rusmila. I actually a lecturer at Faculty of Law and also a member of International Office of University of Trunajaya Madura. Since I have a passion in food and cooking, and since I am a native Maduris, the director of International Office, Mr. Imran, asked me to share with all of you about food and tradition in Madura. Thank you so much, Mr. Imran, and also AJA for this a good opportunity for me. And my big thanks also goes to the student for being excited to participate in this forum. Okay, well, more and less in an hour forward, it is my turn to take all of you to know more about Madura Island from food. Maybe, as you know, food is something that always appetizes our mouth, is our belly, and then therefore the topic I raise in this session is entitled Getting to Know Madura from Its Cuisine. Anyway, I divide the session into three parts. Those are first about food and tradition in Madura in general, and second about a short of popular food in four regions in Madura. As you know that Madura consists of four regions. Maybe Mrs. Darul already told you about this. And the last, I will play a short video showing you all how to make a signature dish which always attributed to Madura Island, and it is famous in the whole Indonesia and also in some countries. That is Sate Madura. Okay. Well, student, without making you further waiting, let's get started. Okay, to begin with, I'm gonna warm you up with a short video about Madura. It is created by Riki Hazainal. This video, of course, does not include Madura in detail, but I think it's fairly enough portrays Madura Island in general, including the people and also the protruding culture. So after watching this video, I hope you will have a new perspective on Madura Island. Well, let's take a look at this video.
Everything has changed. It all happened for a reason. Down from the first stage. It isn't something we found for. Never wanted this kind of pain. Telling myself so good and heartless, but one thing you should know.
Okay, that's the video. How about the video we just watched? Is it interesting, right? Okay, after watching the video and maybe already having information from Ms. Daru about Madura, I'm sure all of you already have your personal impression about Madura. So I would like to randomly ask you about your first impression about Madura. So in this case, I'd like to ask maybe one or two student names. Okay, let me see. Chisa Narita, are you there? Chisa?
Yes.
Yeah, Chisa Narita. Have you heard about Madura before?
Oh, I haven't heard Madura before this class.
Oh, in this class?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So could you share with us what is your first impression on Madura? After having information from Ms. Daru and also watching the short video that I just played.
I think I thought that there are a lot of interesting characteristics of people in Madura, and I was interested to the some cultures like there are a lot of performances and there are beautiful places, and I wanted to visit Madura.
Okay, that's all?
That's all.
Okay, thank you, Chisa. Okay, for the next turn is maybe Mark Lauren Villa Verde. Are you still in this forum? Mark?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Mark. Oh, okay, Mark. Could you please share with us your first impression about Madura Island?
Basing it from the picture itself, I want to personally go there because number one, that meat is so fine and so it's so scrumptious. I just want to eat it. And then
Okay.
number two, those spices that are beside the plate, like the onion, the tomatoes, and especially the calamansi. We call it in the Philippines the calamansi. I want to taste that because those looks fresh. And
Okay.
especially, I think Madura is concentrated on giving spice or
Okay.
giving flavors to the people.
Okay. Okay. And as for your information, you can find Madurese people in all over the world because we are the adventure community. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your impression. Okay, student. Now we're talking about food in general. What is on your mind if we're talking about food? Maybe on your mind is the thing that we eat every day, the thing that become indispensable necessity to grow our body or sustain our life, or maybe the thing that can make everyone happy, or maybe we seek something that we seek for while we travel to another regions or country. Now, talking about food, I think is not as simple as I mentioned previously. As publicly known, food, of course, is a basic human need. However, talking about food is not only talking about something we eat or the nutrient contained in each food we eat. Food has various facets, I think. For instance, we can see food as an art, that is the art of cooking or serving or plating. We also can see food from medical, social, and also cultural aspect. And from food, we may know identity, characteristic, habit pattern, natural resources, tradition, and also belief of each society. So I think all of you maybe already heard that what we eat defines us. What we eat defines our community. What we eat defines our nation. Or briefly speaking, I quote the notion from Massimo Montanari. He said that food is more than just nutrient. Food is culture. Okay, that is why we can say that food and society are two inseparable elements. It is embedded with society and it is evolved as the development of society itself. Traditional cuisine, for example, is originally passed down, preserved, and also evolved from one generation to the next generation. It reflects cultural identity of society from its ingredient, process, and also taste. We can see people eating that. We can see when people eat something, it is a daily reaffirmation of cultural identity. For instance, Chinese cuisine maybe it reflects life in harmony, and then American cuisine reflect the diversity in preparation. Arabian cuisine reflect the togetherness and the strong attachment to their family, relative, and also friend. And Italian cuisine reflect their eagerness to food. In this matter, we often hear that the Italian live to eat. It is visible in their appreciation of well-made dishes and their interest in its ingredient and where it is grown. I mean, the ingredient where it is grown. Okay, how about the characteristic of food in Madura? Well, I can share with you that Madura's cuisine and tradition in general reflect the simplicity, honor, dignity, and also attachment of Madurese to religion and also communal relationship. Yeah. The characteristic of Madurese cuisine is not similar to Japanese cuisine, even though we are close. I mean, not in short distance. Yeah, in short distance between a part of Java and also Madura. From Madura, we can take an hour or maybe less to go to the Java. In this case, Surabaya. Food in Madura is very distinctive because its characteristic is savory, it's spicy, intense flavor for some short food, I think, and then also lots ingredient and less of vegetables. So for all of you who vegetarian, it is hard to find out various vegetable in Madura. Okay, and also some of food requires coconut milk or grated coconut as a main ingredient, and the basic ingredient encompassing corn, cassava, meat or beef, and also sea product. Nah, why the basic ingredient of Madura's cuisine is corn, cassava, meat, or beef and sea product? Because those are our superior product in Madura. It means Madurese people use the superior product as the basic ingredient in their food. And the last characteristic is Madura's cuisine is also various or diverse. It means Madura has several variants for one type of food. For instance, Sate Madura has so many variants, not only a single Sate Madura. Okay. Now relating to food and tradition, food tradition. Madura also has unique food tradition. As I told you previously, food for Maduris is an honor and dignity. It is almost similar to Japanese culture in viewing about food. In Madura, the honor and dignity is reflected in a traditional maxim in Madurese language, angoa pote tolang etempem pote mata. Yeah, this is Madurese language. It means it's better we have white bone rather than white eye. So in this context, for Madurese, it is better that rather than being shamed. So honor and dignity is placed in the utmost position for Madurese. In term food, this maxim also colors food tradition. For instance, relating to the serving food for guests, Madurese people have to respect their guests. So if there is a guest coming to our house, we must respect the guest by serving the best food and beverage we have. It is a form of honor of as being visited. So it is form of honor as being visited for Madurese people. Contrarily, we do expect the guest taste the dish and also beverage we serve, even though maybe the guest already ate previously, or maybe the guest don't like the food we serve. So for Madurese people, if the guest reject tasting the food and beverage served, the host owner will feel disappointed and disrespected. Moreover, in Madura, food also has strong relation or attachment to religion. Briefly speaking, I can say that the Madurese cuisine and tradition are much influenced by religious values. In this matter, Islam, because almost 100% of Madurese people are Muslim, and there are also so many Islamic boarding school in Madura. We call it Pondok Pesantren, or in Madurese term, we call it a pondok. In addition, Madurese much respect to ulama, kiai, and ustad as the Islamic teacher. So there is strong attachment to religion in food, in our food. Food for Madurese is also regarded as gift of alms. In this regard, we have a culture of delivering food to our neighbor. We call it teratur. This is Madurese language. Teratur. Teratur means delivering food. It is usually associated with religious events such as recitation, Salvation Day, and that Islamic New Year. We usually in Islamic New Year deliver tachin petis. Tachin petis is spicy porridge. So we usually deliver tachin petis to our neighbor. And then the birthday of Prophet Muhammad, or we call it Maulud Nabi. And in the afternoon, we usually deliver savory rice, or we call it nasi buduk, and also fruit to musola or mosques. And then also in the first day of Safar month, we usually deliver tachin manis. Tachin manis is sweet porridge. And also in Ramadan, Eid al-Adha, and also Eid al-Fitri. So this is for the example. Okay, the few slides later are about popular food in Madura. Okay, as I mentioned previously, okay, in this session we're talking about food, and food. Yeah. I hope you are not hungry. Okay. As mentioned previously, food in Madura has several variants. For one type food, it has several variants. Although we have very short of food, people outside Madura only know some famous food only, such as Sate Madura, Soto Madura, and then duck specialties, and also rujak. Okay, I will explain briefly of each food. For Sate Madura, I think everyone knows about satay. Satay is a satay. We call it satay. It's always attributed to Madura Island. Satay is juicy slices of marinated meat on tin bamboo skewers, but we can use metal skewers, I think, grilled on charcoal open fire and accompanied by a savory sauce. Madura has some of satay variety according to the regency. For example, coconut satay and sweet satay, it's from Bangkalan Regency. Spicy satay, or we call it satay lapa, is from Sampang Regency. Fly satay, fly satay. Maybe it sounds strange, but it is the name. Fly satay or satay lala from Pamekasan, and then torpedo satay is from Sumeneb. What makes difference among them are the sauce, the meat, both the size and also type of meat used. Okay, the second one is soto Madura. Soto is a traditional Indonesian soup mainly composed of broth, meat, vermicelli, and also vegetables. For Indonesian, many traditional soup are called soto or coto. Yeah, in Makassar we call it coto. Whereas foreign and Western influenced soup are called sop. So there is the difference between sop and soto. Yeah. Soto Madura encompasses many variants depending on the basic ingredient and also seasoning, such as soto sapi or beef soup, soto ayam chicken soup, soto kikil cow bone soup, soto rujak soup with vegetables, salad, and peanut sauce, and soto cakalang, fish soto, soto lorcuk, razor clam soup, and also soto mata, cow soup. Among those variant soto, the typical soto in Madura is cow soto and also rujak soto. It is hard to find this similar soto in other region in Indonesia, and this food is also unique. A combination of two kind of food, rujak, mixture vegetable salad and peanut sauce, and also soto or beef soup. And then moving on to the duck specialties. Okay, in Madura there are two famous duck specialties, namely bebek songkem or steamed duck and bebek sinjai fried duck. So bebek sinjai is the name of the seller or the restaurant. Okay, bebek songkem is a typical food originated from Sampang Regency. This food is inseparable from its history. Historically, this food was a form of respect, gratitude, and also appreciation from parents to kiai. Kiai is Islamic teacher who voluntarily taught the children to read or to recite the Quran. Songkem duck was brought as a delivery when songkeman. Songkeman is like what is it? Kneeling. Yeah. A whole duck that has been shaped like a sungkem person. Yeah, sungkem person. It is used as a symbol of the values of courtesy. The processing of bebek songkem is similar to making various pepes. Pepes is Indonesian cuisine, steamed spicy fish with banana leaf. But when we look further, there are differences. In this, in bebek songkem, a whole duck that has been seasoned with spices is steamed for approximately 4 to 6 hours. And before being liquefied, the duck's neck and head are bent like a person who is kneeling. The steam process itself does not use water, but use sliced banana stalk. Nah, this food for Madurese people is convinced as free cholesterol food because the steaming process uses pieces of banana stalk, which is believed enable to remove cholesterol fat in duck meat. Another duck specialty is bebek Xinjiang. It is very, very famous. It is very, very famous. It is a savory fried duck from Bangkalan Regency. Actually, it is not traditional food which has historical background as bebek songkem. Its existence emerged in maybe more or less 20 years ago, so not really old. So it is different from bebek songkem. Bebek Xinjiang is fried duck with special seasoning, which is served with warm rice, mango chili paste, and completed with cucumber slices and also local basil. We call it kemangi. And as I told you before, that this food is extremely famous, not only in Madura, but also the whole Indonesia, probably in some country. Many YouTubers already made video and positive review on this dish. So if you come to Madura, or if you visit Madura, please just taste the bebek songkem. Bebek Xinjiang. Okay, the next one is ruja. Ruja is actually an Indonesian term in Madura. We call it rocek. Actually, it is Japanese traditional fruit and vegetable salad dish. The term rujak also means mixture. Madura has its own typical rujak according to the ingredient and using Madura's fish paste as the basic ingredient. As the varieties of rujak in Madura, encompassing rujak kacang, rujak with peanut sauce, rujak petis, rujak rujak cingur, rujak kambing, it is floating salad, and then also rujak matah or aiko salad, and also rujak corak. Rujak corak is cucumber rujak. In making rujak corak, we have to take out the cucumber sheet and crush them with chilies and also salted paste, and then put the sauce back into the hollow of the cucumber and eat it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some signature dishes of each Regency in Madura. I started from Bangkalan Regency. Okay, some signature dishes of Bangkalan, for instance, nasi serpang. Nasi serpang. The word serpang is actually the name of the village in Sabian. Sabian is sub-district in Arosbaya. Arosbaya is a district in Bangkalan. It is about 10 kilometers from the city center of Bangkalan. The rice nasi serpang recipe has been passed on from generation to generation, and it is still be the backbone of the hamlet's economy. It consists of rice, beef, peanut crackers, salted vermicelli, scallops, salted eggs, skipjack fish, or shrimp peppers, and also chili paste. You can see there is no vegetable. Yeah. most of Maduri's cuisine is less vegetable. Okay, the second one is tachin sobi porridge. Tachin is porridge. Sobi is one place in Bangkalan. This is the name of village in Burneh district. Tachin sobi or sobi porridge is made from the mixture of glutinous rice flour and also all-purpose flour and also brown sugar as the sauce. It is usually sold in the morning as the breakfast menu. And then the seller of Tachin sobi is also typical and reflect the traditional seller in Old Madura. She carries the bamboo basket containing several parts of it on her head. And then she stays in the particular friendly location, such as square or market, to serve the sabi for it. The seller uses banana leaf as plate and also spoon. And she doesn't provide a common spoon. So we have to use a leaf spoon to eat sobi porridge. Okay, the next one is topak latte. It is a sort of Maduri's curry, which is served annually on the 7th day after Idul Fitri, precisely after 6th day of fasting in the month of Shawwal. People in Bangkalan call that day with Telasen Topak. Telasen means the holiday, and Topak means rice cake wrapped by coconut leaf. Topak latte is a typical watery curry, but it has intense and rich flavor. It consists of rice cake, chayote, and long bean, sliced meat, egg, and also beef organ. For some people, yeah, those who don't like beef organ, it can also be replaced with chicken. For your information, not everyone in Madura can make topak latte because the process of making topak latte is quite difficult and take a time. Okay, Bongko. Bongko is from, what type is it? Okay, Bongko is from Rosbaya, Bangkalan. Bongko comes from Maduri's word bengkoh. Bengkoh means host or resident. It is the sweet steamed cake, which is made from simple ingredients such as rice flour, sugar, coconut milk, pandan leaf, and also banana leaf for the wrap. And then the the last one is bidang poka. Okay, bidang poka. Bidang is beverage, yeah. Bidang poka is typical beverage from Madura. Actually, it is not only known in Bangkalan, but also Sumeneb. Poka is concoction drink from herbal plant. It is believed to increase human immunity. And in order to make bidang poka, we need cinnamon, red ginger, cardamom, clove, fragrant, pandan leaf, lemongrass, brown sugar, and also granulated sugar, salt, and water. Okay, beside bidang poka, we also have ginger coffee. Okay. Okay, for sampang. Sorry. Okay, the picture. Okay, as you can see, this picture is nasi serpang and sobi porridge seller. Until now, both still maintain the originality of Maduri's food seller, from the way of selling, the seller, the arrangement of product, and also the plating of dish. Okay, the next one, signature dish from Sampang Regency. Okay, the first one, bebek songkem. I think it's already explained previously. And then the second one is nasi kobel. Nasi kobel is typical food of coastal resident from Camplong, Sampang. Camplong is coastal area. The name kobel stands for two Madurese word, korang abeli. Korang abeli. This mean if you feel the portion is not enough for you, then you can go back to buy. Ya, korang abeli, korang less, abeli buy. But the whole meaning of this word is If you feel the portion of the food is not enough for you, then you can go back to buy. The portion of this is quite small, like nasi kucing in Central Java. Initially, this rice was pig meal prepared by the fisherman wife in Sampang for their husband every time their husband went fishing. But now it is sold publicly and become food icon in Sampang Regency. And then Dunadun. Dunadun is a kind of breakfast buffet for people in Sampang Regency, and it doesn't exist in other Regency. It consists of rice cake, or we call it ketupat or lontong, with a soup made from a mixture of coconut milk and seasonings such as galangal, coriander, pepper, onion, and then garlic, and also sprinkled with coconut flakes, and also roasted corn kernels. And then nasi jagung, nasi is rice, jagung is corn kernels. We also call it with nasi empok. Nasi in Maduri's language is nasi. Empok is jagung, is corn. Corn rice or nasi jagung is made from corn as the basic ingredient. It consists of white rice mixed with corn kernel, added with side dishes such as a curry, and then red meat curry, dry potatoes, fried anchovies, spicy skipjack fish, and also mango chili paste. And then the last one. There are two food more. Kaldu sumsum or beef marrow broth. It is typical food in Sampang, but Pamekasan and Sumeneb Regency also has similar dish. It is made from some spices and also knee of cow. To make kaldu sumsum takes quite a long time because the boiling process of the cow meat can take up to 6 hours. And then the spices consist of garlic, shallot, ginger, pepper, and little nutmeg. And then usually to enjoy this food, the seller provide us with a straw to suck the marrow out the bones. The last from Sampang, cagar telur. Telur is egg. Cagar telur is curry made from egg and cabbage as the basic ingredient, while the thick sauce is made from some spices, consists of red chilies, lime leaves, water, salt, sugar, and cooking vinegar, and also turmeric, candlenut, and galangal. Okay. And now I'm gonna speed up my presentation. Okay. Signature dishes from Pamekasan Regency. Campur lorjuk. Campur lorjuk looks like soup, but it is made from razor clams. One portion of campur lorjuk comprises the slices of rice cake, bean sprout, crumbs of peanut crackers, and also the doughs with razor clam soup. And nasi cecen. Nasi cecen, as I already told you, that nasi is a rice. Nasi cecen has the similar appearance to mixed rice in Java. It consists of white rice with some side dishes and cucumber pickles. And then nasi kotep. Okay, it is interesting. Nasi kotep. Nasi is rice. Kotep in Maduri's word means throwing. Throwing. According to the historical background, this rice used two kind of rice. Yeah. Common rice and also sticky rice. The mixture of the two kind of rice make the rice fluffier and not easily damaged even if it is thrown. Kotep rice or nasi kotep is usually served with a side dishes depending of the taste of the buyer. So we can choose the side dishes of nasi kotep, such as fried beef, and then dessert, beef brains, eggs, and also chicken curry, depending of our taste. And then rujak tacin or rujak is a mixture salad. Tacin means porridge. So We know that this is a combination of two kind of food, rice porridge and also rujak with peanut sauce, salad with peanut sauce. Okay, and then kaldu kokot, kokot. It means what is it? A feet, cold feet. Yeah, cold feet. It is a typical Madurese soup using cow's feet along with bones and marrow. Kokot in Madurese term mean the feet of mammals such as goat and also cows. And then in order to make the soup, we use some selected ingredient. Okay. The last signature dish from Sumenep Regency. Sumenep Regency also has kaldu kokot. Yeah. Basically, it is not really different from kaldu kokot in Pamekasan Regency, but in Sumenep, the taste of kaldu kokot is more intense, rich, and combined with mung bean and also peanut sauce. And then, as your additional information, either kaldu sum-sum from Sampang or kaldu kokot in Pamekasan and Sumenep all reflect simplicity and humbleness of Madurese in accordance with Islamic teaching. It is said so because what we call it, the basic ingredient of this food is from low ingredient, namely from area that does not go beyond the human weight. Keep going. Okay. Okay, because I hear Adam prior someone calling. Okay. Sate torpedo, a kind of extreme satay in Madura. This satay variant looks extreme, as I told you, because the basic material for making this satay is torpedo. Torpedo is testes or genital from male goat. Yeah, and it is believed it can increase sexual desire of whoever eat this food. Okay, and then chake at first glance it looks like a Chinese mixed vegetable, but if you taste it, this chake sauce is made from raw spices mixed with coconut milk. And then this food is usually served in wedding party in Sumenep. It consists of a lot of items such as potato chips, shrimp cake, peas, chicory, broccoli, carrot, celery, and also slices of chicken and diced oval. And all ingredients are poured with coconut milk with a savory taste. The last, okay. Champer, this food is actually not much different from soto. The difference is champer has a delicious coconut milk and also served with peanut sauce mixed with a moderate salty paste. And the last, okay, this is truly the last. Kue olet olet. Kue olet olet. Kue is cake, let olet the name of cake. This food comes from the Lenteng sub-district in Sumenep. It is made from maize and compacted cassava, and then on the top of this cake sprinkled with the black sticky rice as a topping. Okay, those are the signature dishes from four regencies in Madura. The last but not least, I'm going to show you cooking demo video. It is especially made for AJX program 2020. In this video, we present how to cook a signature dish in Bangkalan Regency, namely sate manis or sweet satay. Sweet satay is diced beef which has a sweet taste from brown sugar. It is a special dish that is usually served annually during Islamic celebration in Madura, namely the day of celebration of Idul Adha. it is made on that special day because usually on that day we have overstock of it. Okay, making sweet satay is so easy, and the ingredient is also easy to buy. You may find it in Asian shop maybe. And then, okay, let's take a look at the video. So I will shortly explain how to make the sweet satay while you are watching the video. For the ingredient, we usually need 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, and also a quarter. So the ingredient, we need 5 red chilies, we need 4 blocks of brown sugar. Okay, 5 red chilies. Yeah. I just show you in this video only 2 red chilies. 5 red chilies. Okay, I'm so sorry. We have technical problem. Wait a minute. Okay, it is okay? Okay, thank you, Sandy. Okay, I will repeat the explanation. So for the ingredient, we need 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, and a quarter. 5 red chilies, 4 blocks of brown sugar and chopped. 3 shallots, 2 garlic, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. This is the ingredient. Okay. 5 red chilies, 4 blocks of brown sugar, 3 shallots, 2 garlic, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half finger of galangal, a quarter kilos of meat. You can choose any part of meat, and then a pinch of Japanese tamarind. In this case, you can substitute. You can change it with lime juice or a slice of pineapple if you hard to find out Japanese tamarind. Okay. For the process, there are 4 steps: preparation, ingredient, and marinating the beef with seasoning sauce for 2 hours, and putting the beef into skewer, and also grilling process. Now, with that done, and don't forget to try it. Okay. Okay, put all of the ingredient into the blender tools, and then galangal in, garlic in. Okay, this is tamarind. No. So in this case, you can use lime juice or maybe pineapple. Cut brown sugar into small pieces, and then put into the blender. Okay, brown sugar in. Okay, and also after that, okay, we add a little bit water, and then blend it until we get the puree. Yeah, the puree spices. Okay. After that, okay, pour the whole puree into the meat and make sure all meat is soaked. Leave it for 2 hours minimum, or the whole night. It will be better. 2 hours later, just put in the cube of beef. You can use bamboo skewer or metal skewer. It's okay. Usually we use 5 to 6 of beef cubes. Okay, preheat the stove, prepare the grill, and run the skewer. Okay, don't forget to flip the skewers until the meat is fully cooked. And it's done. Madurese people usually eat sweet satay with bird chili. Just eat the satay and also the bird chili. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Matur sakalangkong. Matur sakalangkong is thank you. Thank you so much for patiently participate in this session. Hopefully you all enjoy it and had a good impression on Madura. And then if you would like to know more about Madura and try its cuisine for real, please, we invite you all to visit Madura, of course, when the pandemic is over, and come to our university and feel the uniqueness of Madura, friendliness of the Madurese, and enjoy our beautiful beaches and various delicious food. Okay, students, goodbye for now and see you soon in real. Okay, I turn the forum to Ayu Putri Bakti. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Wow, I'm feeling hungry. So everyone, if you have some questions, you can write it down in the chat box, or you can directly turn on your audio and say directly to the speaker. Because now is time for question and answer section. Okay. Is there anyone wants to ask? Okay, there is a question from Jordan. So, yeah. This question goes to the speaker, which one, or both?
Okay, I directly answer the question. Ayu Putri?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jordan, from the question, which is my favorite dish. I think I love all kinds of food from Madura, except torpedo satay. But the most I like is topak lada. I always wait for that food because it is served annually. So topak lada, light curry from Madura. As I told you before, that it is served annually in the 7th day of Idul Fitri, the holidays for Muslim people. So yeah, I've been waiting for that food because there are no seller who provide this food. I can make topak lada, but sometimes I become lazy because it takes quite long to make topak lada. We have to roast the grated coconut and then mash it to get the oil from the grated coconut, and then we also make a seasoning, a complete seasoning, and then we have to make a rice cake. But you know that the taste is wonderful. You have to taste and come to Madura when the holiday comes. How is Madura's hello in case of a collaboration? Wait, which one? Marlon Mateo. Marlon, hello. In this case of food culture, is there any organization in Madura that have it? Okay, Marlon Mateo, I try to digest your question, so I need the help from Santi, my student. In the case of food culture preservation, is there any organization or agency in Madura that advocate for the preservation? No, unfortunately, no. Yeah, we don't have any organization or agency that advocate for the preservation. And then, for example, in Bangkalan Regency, there are only two kind of food that is very original. We call it tachin sobi or sobi porridge, and then also what we call it nasi serpang. We don't find that food in other area, and then for nasi serpang, we can buy that dish only in the morning from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. After that, we cannot find other area. Yeah, and then the seller also the processing of selling the food is still traditional. How is Madura's food distinct with the other Indonesian food? Okay, most of Madura's food is savory. Yeah, maybe if we try to differ from Madura's food from Japanese food, it's a bit sweet, but Madura's food is savory. And also we use meat and almost the whole part of cow and also goat. And then also most of food in Madura is less vegetable. So I have a friend from Netherlands who came to my house last year, and I just known that she is a vegetarian, and then you know that I got busy because it's hard to find out vegetable for her. So I have to buy the vegetable from the supermarket in Surabaya, or we just serve her with tofu. It's really suffering moment for her because she cannot eat other than vegetable or vegetarian food. Yeah. We love eating food from a basic ingredient meat, yeah, from meat. Other question, maybe? Wow, sounds great. Thank you, Jordan. Always modern. Okay, I think I already answered the question. If you have a question, you can write down in the chat box, or maybe you can say it directly. For your information, meat or cow is a superior product in Madura. Yeah, so it is easy for us to find out meat and also all part of meat in Madura, and also sea product. Yeah, sea products. That is why
most of food in Madura is made from sea product and also meat as the basic ingredient. The land of Madura is not quite what we call it, Subun? Fertile. We have dry area, many dry area. So cassava and corn, both plant grows well in Madura rather than vegetables. And Madura is also hot. And in this moment, we can have 30 Celsius, right? 30 Celsius to 36 Celsius degree. Hello, Madura people are not to be everywhere, and they're in the typical hardworking. But in my home, Madura people are also not scary because of their mustache. Okay, is it common to have thick mustache there? That's funny question. No, it is not common to have thick mustache in Madura. You have great question, but yeah, quite funny. No. Having mustache, a thick mustache, is not typical style of Madurais. Maybe Miss Darul can add some information relating to mustache, thick mustache that Madurais people have. Okay. Sorry? Please? Okay. If I were to recreate any of these, which one would you do? For beginner, okay, that's good question. Ding Alan Makasilang. Okay, I recommend you to taste bebek sinjai. Bebek sinjai is very, very famous food in Bangkalan, also Madura. Everyone who comes to Madura, they seek for bebek sinjai, and sometimes we have to wait in a quite long queue to be able to eat bebek sinjai. And bebek sinjai is nearby Suramadu Bridge, so it's easy for you to, if you visit Surabaya, you can drop by a little bit to Madura. After the Suramadu Bridge, there is the restaurant of bebek sinjai. But you know that you have to wait in a long queue before tasting that food. So what's the meaning of the red stripe shirt? The meaning of the red stripe. I think Miss Darul have to answer the question, but okay, I try to answer. The red stripe, red and white. Red is reflect that Madurais people is brave, brave. And then the white stripe reflect that people in Madura is humble and simple. Okay. So because, okay, red stripe shirt, white and red stripe shirt in Madura, we call it Sakera clothes, baju Sakera. This is traditional outfit for the male Madurais. But for the meaning of the red stripe, the red white striped shirt is for the red reflects the bravery of Madurais people, and then the white stripe reflects the humbleness and also the simplicity of Madurais, sorry. And then Madurais people is also bluntly in speaking. Yeah, it's also bluntly in speaking. Try to be honest. Madurais people try to be honest. Usually, Madurais try to express their meaning bluntly. Yeah, it's called Sakera cloth. Thank you, Ayu Bakti, for helping me. If okay, you can see in the picture This is the traditional outfit from the male Madurese people, and then this is for the female. And we have batik, actually, Batik Madura, and also it is famous. And for the batik, for Madurese like a bright and brave color. We use colors such as red and bright green and also bright blue. This is Batik Madura. Okay. I don't know why people in Madura like so much red color. Maybe because it reflects the courage of Madurese. Okay, any other question? Miss Daru, maybe you can help me to answer the question. Okay. Are you Putri Bhakti? Is it finished or any other question that I should answer from the participant? Thank you so much. Thank you, Nadia Putri, for your question. Okay.
Once more questions from Alan.
From Alan? From Alan, which one?
Yes.
From Alan. From Alan. There is no Alan here. Sorry, which one?
This one.
Oh, I already answered it, Putri.
Okay, so is there other questions again that you want to ask for all the participants?
So if you want to visit Madura, please don't hesitate to call us. We will be pleasure to accompany you to visit all around Madura, taste the food, and also maybe you want to know more about the culture of Madura. We will be pleasure to help you. Just contact Ayu Putri Bhakti or contact Mr. Imran, or maybe contact me or Miss Daru. Okay, APB?
Okay.
That's all?
Yes. Okay, thank you for Miss Rusmilawati and also Miss Darul. And now time so fast, and we have to end this meeting. And also I want to announce the best 3 pictures that I have told you before. The 3 names, I will write it down in the chat box. Okay, so congratulations for Monica, Karen, and also Mark. Please send your photo to the email that I write down in the chat box. And we will send the gift to your hometown. Okay, you can write this email and then you can send your photo in that email. Okay, congratulations. And then for all of the participants, I remind you about the attendance list. If you haven't fill the attendance list, please fill it. And also from the summary, don't forget to collect your summary. And see you in other occasions. Thank you very much for this nice meeting for everyone. So if in Madura we say terima kasih is matur sakalangkong. So thank you very much and goodbye.
Bye.
Matur sakalangkong.
Matur sakalangkong. Thank you, Nadia.
One of the magic words in Madura, matur sakalangkong. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, Madura. Thank you, Nadia. The topic was amazing. Thank you. Okay. See you guys in real, okay?